What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of the Thursday Night Indie Spotlight. I'm Ben, Matt Piccolo 930 on PSN and Twitter, of course. Here on behalf of the totally rad website that we run, www.shortpause.com. Of course, you need to come on over there and visit that and see what's up. What do we got going on over there? We got, let's see, we reviewed Brutal recently. We got some videos up for Brutal, the game from last week's PSN Play promotion. We've got some exciting content coming up for Deus Ex as well, which comes out next week, so keep your eyes peeled out for that. We've got our podcast up on there, which you should be listening to on iTunes, SoundCloud, or TuneIn Radio, the service of your choice, Short Pause Gaming Podcast. Check it out on there. I think it's pretty awesome. Totally unbiased opinion there. If you've never seen the Thursday Night Indie Spotlight before, basically we grab a new game new lower key title that hit the PlayStation 4 during the week, fired up Thursday night, play it for an hour or so, see what it's all about, see if it might be something that, you guys didn't know about or you might want to get into now that you've seen it. This week's game, we're gonna play the finale of the Play promotion, Bound, by Plastic and Sony Santa Monica. Of course, Plastic, you can find them on Twitter at Plastic Demo, and Sony Santa Monica is, of course, at Sony Santa Monica on Twitter. So check those guys out. Plastic, been kind of this experimental developer for years now. Bound looks to be a very beautiful experiment at the very least. I mean, if you've watched any of the things that have been coming out of the photo mode in this game, it's pretty incredible. Don't know a lot about how the game's going to play. There's some element of dance in this, along with this very abstract, cool-looking world. So, not sure what we're gonna hop into here, but if Datura and Linger and Shadows are anything to go off of, which are Plastic's previous games on the PlayStation 3, you can know we're in for something at the very least artistic. So, looking forward to playing this stuff. Heard some good things about it. Looking forward to hopping into it here, seeing what it's all about. So let's get going here, and we'll see what Bound is all about. The Play promotion this year has once again been stellar. I mean, Headlander, Abzu, Brutal, and now Bound I'm hearing good things about too, so this seems to be another successful run for PSN Play. Got looks to be a pregnant woman here. Okay, we are in control now. So, why don't I take a slow walk on the beach, right? I feel like I should be whispering when I talk about this game. I feel like I'm disturbing this woman. You get out my golf course voice. Okay. Alright. So we are transported into just a fantasy world here. Huh. That's pretty snazzy looking there. Now, one of the big draws of this game, if you've been following it all on social media or whatnot, is the photo mode. Supposedly has a spectacular photo mode. This game clearly is going to give you some beautiful vistas to take advantage of. So you can see as I'm running here, there's some type of a dance element to this character. It does look to be a beautiful trip so far. Yeah, man, I can see why you just kind of want to look around and take this in. I mean, you probably lose a little bit on the stream here, but it's a very beautiful. Oh, we can jump too. Okay, it's a very beautiful game. It's to be running at full 60 frames a second. Oh, okay. So I can do different moves here. Huh. So I'm just kind of experimenting with the different buttons here, seeing what I can do. Okay, I've opened a door of some kind. The old title screen there. Yeah, I could definitely see that. You know, where this might just be a game you just want to sit and watch. I mean, it looks like abstract art in motion. When you see something like this here, these columns being held up by these, humanoid figures made of blocks. The grass swaying in the wind, made out of these orange rectangles. Very cool. Let's dance our way up here. I wonder if I can choreograph different things, or there seems to be elements of ballet involved. On the balance beam now. You've probably seen this in the Olympics once or twice, doing the flips on the balance beam. Backflip, there we go. With the L2 button to run. If I can nail the dismount here. Nope. Okay, what am I doing here? That was me leaping to my death. Oh, there's that shadow over there. Looks to be a picture of myself. Crazy looking world here. Pretty cool to see all these different elements moving at the same time, though. I mean, there's a lot going on the screen right now. The game's handling it well. Boy, the animations here, stunning. I mean, the character really looks like she's dancing fluidly, which is pretty cool. Alright, what am I doing here now? Am I gonna run and jump here? What am I doing? Okay, that was not the right move. What is this over here? There we go. A ladder. Even shimmying along the wall here is a dance move unto itself. I just noticed, Brent, you said the grass reminds you of sweet potato fries. I, uh, I won't lie, I was thinking something similar. Let me just look at some of this stuff here, and this is... Just take time out of your day, do a number with this geometric art around you. But I see why photo mode in this game is popular. See if we can get this bridge built here. This is all we're getting. Alright, plunge to my death again. Alright. Oh, there's one on the other side here. Okay. Nope, not that. Nope. Alright, I've got to get up there. There we go. The old wall jump. Had to pull out some of my old school gaming skills there. Something like that. I can go that way, or I can go there. Let's see what's down here. Nothing down this way. So these red areas are things we're gonna have to look for here to progress. It's very minimalist soundtrack, as you can hear as well. There's the old sweet potato fries down there. So yeah, the soundtrack very minimalist so far, but beautiful nonetheless. She goes back to the just art feeling that this game is evoking. What do we have up here? It's an ominous looking beast. Oof, platforming section. Let's see if we can pull this off. Oh. Jeez. This looks awesome right here. We have, looks to be a father and his children playing chess. Well, this is trippy here. Didn't expect to go here. Let's walk towards the white light. There's the queen again. Well, Mom, I got slapped by some giant beast and saw some dude playing chess. Bender pulling out the Kid Goku reference. I like that, dude. As you know, my my handle comes from Dragon Ball Z, of course. That's what's going on down there. Boy, my balance beam skills are incredible. I mean, I am Rio ready. Look at that. It's a 9.8 at least. Alright, what is that? I hear some loud footsteps. Going down the purple elevator. Stretching it out. I got some moves here. So it seems like a lot of this game is going to be interpreting it. And obviously we started out as a pregnant woman. We arrived at a house on a beach. Took a walk in the sand, sat down for a minute, and then we found ourselves transported into this strange world, strange, crumbling, abstract art world, where we now find ourselves in the shoes of this princess who's on a mission to rid the land of this monster her mother has tasked her with. There's this beam of light here. What am I doing? Jumping down here? Oh. It's a rope. Cool. Man. If anybody gets motion sick, they probably did at that part. Alright, where are we going here? Oh, okay. Looks like this way here. Balance beam skills. Oh, no. Didn't want to do that. Ah. Totally ruined my 9.8. We got red here. Looks like two hands holding up an object of some sort, maybe a heart. Guess she liked my moves. The most elegant wall push I've ever seen. Oh. Totally missed that jump. Let's try that again. Oh, we're caught. Let's dance to free ourselves. Nice. Oh, what is that? Let's go find out. Dance through the bead walls. Yeah, it's stuff like this that really gets cool. I mean, when all of this is happening on screen at once. Some of these particle effects are really cool. Oh, I'm getting attacked here. So dancing is our kind of savior here. Oh, getting burned here. And create some type of a barrier around us. There we are, moving directly towards this beast over here. Oh, there's the queen. Oh boy. Back to the beach here. So, I don't know if our character here has thought of this story and she's just kind of dreaming about it on the beach here, or what? Interesting. Okay. Okay. So as we turn our notebook here, we go into a another level. What is going on up here? Alright, so get away from that thing. Run through the sweet potato fries here. What's that? Appear to be collecting these things this time around. Is that an enemy, or is that something I'm supposed to collect? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, not that way. Let's get on this brown thing here. I figure out I'm supposed to get over there. Not not that way. Alright. Let's continue on here. Oh. Man, you gotta remember when you jump here, it, gotta be holding this correctly. I guess we'll leave those things. Is this where we started? That's where we came out of, right here, right? Wasn't it? Maybe not. I'm all turned around here. Oh. Crazy looking area here. Man, my jumping ability is not good. This is a wild looking game here. I'm always amazed at how creators can continuously just come up with creative things like this. I mean, somebody had to think up all this stuff, which is wild. So is this the so-called savior we're trying to reach out for? Well, he was a happy camper. Don't see any way to go over there. Oh. What do we do? What do we do with this now? Maybe nothing? Oh. Dance our way through here for protection. Oh, boy. Once again, the particle effects in this game continue to be excellent. Oh, man. Dance. These things off me. What are we doing here? Oh man, we're running up walls now? This is cool. Following the blue breadcrumbs. Whoa. like an MC Escher painting now. Or Escher, however you say his name. Yeah, I mean, when you just stop, dance, take a look at something like this, I mean, it's pretty surreal here, this world they've created. Let's see, there's a... dance ourselves free here. See what this red thing is over here. Nothing. There's that guy over there. You notice these ropes here, like the ones you see at a Cirque du Soleil show or something like that. You know, these ones that they do all the cool tricks with. Jeez. Hey, I'm dancing. And guess I wasn't doing it for you. Nope, nope, don't want to do that. Man. Okay. A little bit of a tricky section here. Alright. Alright, back to the Escher. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get in here and play around with the photo mode on here. I mean, look at that shot right there. Yeah, you can tell 3 years in that we're starting to get our developers starting to get even better handle on the PS4 architecture. I mean, something like this or Abzu, the amount of effects and things on the screen all at once are pretty incredible. Dance our way through here. Got an image up there which appears to be a little girl. Putting together one of these, I guess we'll call them memories again. This one's plants. House plants, maybe? And this is very cool how these kind of come together. There's the little boy we saw playing chess earlier. Appears to be drawing that baby's breath. This girl's being reprimanded for... Guessing she broke some plants over here, which it looks like. Huh. Okay. Underlying emotional component. There's some deeper things going on here that it's probably going to take a little bit of time for, at least for me to process. Got to unshackle ourselves from this plant here. And what better way than the power of dance? I like this soundtrack. This oh, hello. Like living my Iceman fantasies right now. I love how you can just pan the camera around wherever you want. How cool does this look? Awesome. Yeah, the soundtrack's rad though. This sounds like a good one to pick up. Rock this out while I'm working. speed up along here too. This feels great scooting along here. The game just continues to run beautifully. I mean, let's walk towards the light here. Oh boy. Oh, another memory. Yeah, I mean the game runs at 60 frames per second solidly. What the hell with that page, eh? So once again, this is our I guess our main character here. Pregnant lady. Took some type of a taxi to this house at the beginning of the game. Started walking along the beach. And we've been kind of transporting ourselves to this fantasy world. The princess, the queen, and this monster they're trying to get rid of. Just continue scooting my way down the beach here. Some nice ass crib here on the beach. So this is our next level here. Okay. You can see that there appears to be quite a few levels here as we flip through the book. But we made it through the second scenario here. I think that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up there for tonight. That's gonna be tonight's episode number 28 of the Thursday Night Indie Spotlight. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Bound on PS4. It's from Plastic in Sony Santa Monica. You can follow them at Plastic Demo and at Sony Santa Monica, respectively. You know, it's as far as gameplay. You know, there's not a lot to Bound. You just kind of walk and jump around. You dance every now and then. There's some light platforming and some light puzzle solving elements that you try to get from point A to point B. But the main crux of this game is its look. It's very beautiful. The soundtrack very evocative. It runs at a rock solid 60 frames a second. There's a lot going on the screen. It's like abstract art in motion, and I think that's really cool about this game. And it's one of those things that you see throughout the gaming spectrum now that I think is really cool. But these developers that are taking this just unique approach to gaming and just doing something different. You know, Plastic has long been somebody that's been an experimental developer. They've tinkered around with different things over the years, and you know, from what I've played so far, this is definitely the biggest game, like actual game that they've created. There is more gameplay to this than their previous efforts, and you know, I like that about Bound. But it's smooth, it's just kind of it's fun, and it's kind of relaxing just to move through this world. I'm really curious to play more about this and to dig deeper into this game and find out what it's all about. You know, like I said, there's an emotional component here that's up for debate, up for interpretation right now. I'm not sure how much clarity is going to be given to it as we go through the game. If it's going to be one of those things that it's going to be a discussion piece between people who play this game or between gamers. But, you know, we've seen some children with a father figure. I'm not sure if this is, you know, our main character kind of thinking back to her relationship with her dad, and whether he's passed away recently as she's about to give birth to her seemingly first child, and she's kind of thinking back on over the years on maybe how he taught her and the things that he taught her that she wants to impart to her son or daughter now. We see this element of dance, like maybe she uses dance as an escape. and we see that kind of throughout the gaming world as we try to, whenever we get shackled or whenever we get into a hairy situation, dance is the solution in this game. So there's some subtle emotional tones that this game is touching on that I think is going to be really interesting to explore as we get further into the game here. So that's Bound. It's out on the PlayStation 4 right now. The final entry of the PSN Play promotion, the very stellar PSN Play 2016 promotion. So go on there, grab it on your PS4, check it out. Like I said, I've enjoyed my time with this game. It's a very unique title, and I love when developers kind of take this outside the box approach and do stuff like this. Even if it's not your cup of tea, that's totally cool. But I like to see developers experiment, do different things, and I like that. Somebody like Sony Santa Monica, who makes games like God of War, they're able to step in and help develop some of these more experimental titles. We've seen them with Unfinished Swan and things like that too. So I love that about that aspect of Santa Monica, how they get in bed with these titles, which I think is really, really cool. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna play more Bound. I'm really intrigued to see what it's all about and what's going on here. I'm Ben. Follow me on Twitter at Piccolo930. Of course, that's my PSN handle as well. Follow our website www.shortpause.com, at the Short Pause on Twitter. Make sure you're listening to our gaming podcast every single week, the Short Pause Gaming Podcast, on iTunes, SoundCloud, TuneIn Radio. You're watching this on our Twitch channel here. It's twitch.tv/shortpauselive. Find the Indie Spotlight every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern here on our Twitch channel, and you can find it archived on our YouTube channel. Search Short Pause Gaming on YouTube shortly hereafter. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll be back, like I said, next week, 10 p.m. Eastern, with another edition of the Thursday Night Indie Spotlight. Until next time, we'll see you guys then.